Happy New Year. Um, I know a new year is always an opportunity to review and reflect and look at how far you've come. It's also a place where we love to set intentions and resolutions and, set our gaze moving forward on how we want to show up, what we want to receive, what we want to do, and really step into the world that we want to create. And that's just a typical New Year's. It is January 2021. I think all of us are so grateful that 2020 is complete. And I think we are all ready to open up and step into a new chapter. And that brings me to this month's issue of BodyMind Living Magazine. As the ambassadors and I were connecting and talking about what we wanted to feel into and what we wanted to explore, the topic of freedom came up. Freedom. What is freedom? And even thinking about it, before 2020, what was your definition of freedom? And how have the last 12 months shifted that? What is your definition of freedom as you move forward? Now, I have to say, and I also want to remind you that the ambassadors and I, we come together to write these articles as a way to explore our own lives and our own beliefs and our own biases and our own unconscious patterns. These articles are often just a self-discovery for ourselves. And our intention isn't to be the magazine that says, here's the 5 things you need to be free. Our intention is to ask questions, to reflect on things that we've held to be true that might not actually be serving us. And this topic of freedom is so big, especially when we look in the coaching industry and when we look in the personal growth and personal development industry. Our industry loves to throw this word freedom all over the place. But honestly, is that definition of freedom true? I think there's a lot of places personally that I've discovered, and I sadly have perpetuated myself. There's a lot of things or concepts around this idea of freedom that can actually be toxic. There's a term called toxic positivity. And I think sometimes when we talk about freedom in a toxic positivity space, we're doing a lot of spiritual bypass. We're not actually honoring the grit, the humanness of freedom. So, as always, I invite you to grab a cup of your favorite beverage, water, tea, coffee, whatever. Find a cozy spot. And I invite you to step into these pages with an open heart and an open mind and a willingness to explore. What does freedom mean for you? What does freedom mean for us? And what gets to shift, especially in this year, in this moment, as you move forward in your life? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Remember that you are always welcome to join in the conversation in the BodyMind Living community. And thank you again for being here. This is BodyMind Living with Laura Wieck. Thanks for watching.